Alright, so testing out these bar risers here. Pretty good, I like them. Yeah, I like them. They're more comfortable for me. I can have my back straighter, you know. So, alright, so there's the DMV is right up ahead, so I'm gonna go to DMV and go play on the practice circle a bit. Oh, I should have brought my camera. I should have brought my, what is it, my third-person camera. Oh well, can't do it anymore. Okay, HadesOmega here, and I am at the DMV, and I'm gonna go play on the DMV practice, well, the test circle. So if you guys don't know, this is the California DMV's motorcycle test area. This is the course that you have to ride through to get, and it's kind of closed right now, so I'm trying to open it, to get your motorcycle license. This is your motorcycle skills test. I know in some countries they actually go out and they follow you around, but it's really not that hard in California. I don't know what other states are like, but to get your license, but you have to take this license to get your driver's license. Get the driver's license. So basically, and what I'm doing right now is I'm testing the bar risers out, to see how they feel here. But so we start right here. I don't remember if you start from the left or the right. I think we start from the right. We can do both. So yeah, I'm pretty good at this circle thing. Honestly, I think it's a stupid test. It really doesn't test your riding ability all that much. You're really not going to run into many situations where you have to do this kind of stuff, in my opinion, you know. Just go out in the street and ride, you know, shit. But yeah, it does show, you know, how competent you are with the controls and riding slow speeds. And so I got higher bar risers. I want to see how it feels like, you know, in kind of slow speed riding. We can go at different speeds too, so so here's the first test, I think. So I'll just do a little warm-up here. Let's do first a practice test. So you got to stay between the lines here. I've never done this on an electric motorcycle too. And then you're supposed to keep the front. You got to keep the front tire. Oh my God. Yeah, so you want to make sure the course is clear. There's like a little acorn thing there. It's okay. It's not on there anymore. And then you go out this way, and then they want you to shift up one. And it's a good thing I have gears, so. Oh, did I do it twice? I don't remember. All right, let's do that again. I'll do it in second gear. I don't think we have to do it in, well, I don't know. We're going really slow, so I'll do it in first gear. So you go through here. So the key here is to keep your head, to look straight ahead, you know. Proper riding technique, you know. So one thing I'll tell you now, I don't like the jerkiness of this throttle on this bike. It upsets the balance of the motorcycle. That is one gripe I have about this bike. So there we go. I think that was a successful pass. I couldn't see myself, you know, third person, but I think that was pretty good. Dude, this would be super easy on a dual sport. All right, so here's the second test. The second test is to ride down here, and you do the 2 circles again. So smoothness is the key here. And then you got to do a slalom out. That. Pretty easy. That's the fun one. Now, I don't know. Yeah, you know, I haven't really done it in a while. But I think that was it. Let's try it again. So you're supposed to go down the straight line. Brake, and actually, you don't really have to brake. So smooth throttle is the key here. If you kind of on and off the throttle on this bike, it'll buck you. And then just slalom through the cones. And they will have cones during the test. They'll have cones where the dots are. So there you go. Pretty easy on this bike. So I've kind of learned the secret to doing this, the test course of this bike is to don't let off on the throttle all the way because there's a backlash, see? But if you're very smooth with the throttle inputs, you got it. So So it's actually pretty easy with this bike. So yeah, one of the reasons I'm here is I'm testing out the bar risers. Let's see how long we can go around the circle. Yeah, counterbalancing kind of helps better here because you're not going very fast. So I'm counterbalancing. I kind of put my weight on the opposite side where leaning the bike, and I'm weighting the outside peg. That's what I've noticed is ideal here because we're not going fast. So you don't really do the traditional handling techniques, you know. And you know, very little steering input. You kind of steer with the rear type thing. I guess if you want to slow down, you use the rear brake. But I'm waiting. The problem is, I'm weighting the right peg. I can't use the practice circle? No? No, Cody. Okay. Well, that was kind of lame. The security guard here with the one arm says I cannot use the practice circle, and I use it all the time, but whatever. Well, I can use the practice circle. I just can't use the straight part. But anyway, so you saw I did it. Doesn't mean I can't use the circle, right? So I'm just gonna go right. Oh, we can even do a left circle. See, it kind of has that jerk, and a lot of motorcycles have that jerk. Especially if you got a bike with a lot of power. Like if you ride like the Yamaha bikes with in the A mode, oh my god, dude, they got so much power. You would not have a good time doing this on like a FC09 in A mode, man. You'd be all over the place. So you can kind of use the handlebars to kind of adjust your direction, but really you should just do the leaning, you know. See? I got a good amount of lean on that one. Okay, let's try going left now. So yeah, one of the hardest things to do on a motorcycle is those pesky U-turns, you know. Now I'm better at left turns than right turns, I will tell you that. See, there we go. See, I'm trying to lean to the right, but it's making the bike fall more than I want, you know, it's not stable. So I'm doing the counterbalancing. That is a trick right there. Sorry, I can't hit a third-person view. Oh, I went out. And also, you could do, if you think you're gonna fall over, you know, if you think you're gonna fall over, you can't counterbalance enough. You can take your foot off the outside peg. See, I got my foot out in the air right there. It helps weight the bike perfectly, you know. It's like old kind of, that's a flat tracker thing, you know, or dirt biking. So if you think you need to counterbalance more, you just let the inside your inside foot just hang it out, take it off the peg. I don't want to do this I could try to do it standing. Let's try it. I'll go left standing. It's kind of hard to stand on this bike. It's not very comfortable. Let's try it standing. I never tried the circle standing. It's actually easier standing. Got a good 7 miles an hour there. I should probably be looking ahead instead of down though. Yeah, it actually is easier standing. Because you can lean the bike and you can weight the outside peg. See? It's actually, so you're more dynamic when you're standing, you know. You have greater control over, you know, your weight over the bike. See, I never went outside the circle, never. I got close, but I was able, like, if I can adjust more easily, you know. Okay, let's try this on the left side. Yeah, so when in doubt, throttle out. Yeah, if you think the bike is going to fall over, give it more throttle. The important thing is just to give a smooth amount of throttle. What was I gonna do now? I forgot. I did it to the left, right? So we're gonna do right now. Okay, here we go. I'll go right now. There we go. See? I wish I was better with the rear brake. You can actually do. There's a lot of tricks you can do with the rear brake. You can accelerate while braking, you know, to control your speed. I'm not good at that stuff, man. I really should practice it. That rear brake techniques are good. Yeah, if you're very, very easy with the throttle. I'm on eco mode also. I haven't broken in this bike yet. I can't ride it in sport mode. But see, look at that. I can ride in a circle all day long. All I'm doing is kind of looking through the turn. My head is down a little bit because the standing riding position is not good on this bike. Alright, so hey, there it is. So I hope you've enjoyed my little my demonstration riding the circle, the DMV test circle. I was able to show you a couple good runs on it. I don't remember 100% if that's how you do it. It's been a while since I've done it, but I'm pretty sure that's pretty damn close. And the other one, the one where you go out straight, they want you to shift once, I think, on the way out. And then there's the second one where you go around the circle and then you do the slalom out. That's the fun one. If you got something flickable, you can. But I tell you this, you can do this on any bike. As long as you know what you're doing and you're comfortable with riding your motorcycle, you know. So this is the first time I've done it on the Empulse here, and it was okay. You just have to be very careful with the throttle, because once you roll off on that throttle, boom, and you know this bike has like kind of like a backlash when you get on and off the throttle. So you got to be very smooth with that throttle. Yeah. So you can see I did it standing, sitting, you know, counterbalancing. So if you're up for the test, if you're gonna go do this test, definitely come here and practice beforehand. And it's throttle control and body position. Those are the #1 there, you know. And you can see practice that counterbalancing technique I was talking about. That'll help you a lot with the slow speed stuff. So like I said, riding a motorcycle slow. Yeah, riding a motorcycle slow is the hardest thing, because you need speed to be stable. Motorcycles are less stable when they're not moving, so the faster you move, the more stable they are. So that makes it easy if you're moving, you know. That's why I like to practice slow speed techniques, because it requires more technique, you know. More technique. You kind of have to know what you're doing, you know, or else poof, the bike falls over. You know, we don't want that, right? That's embarrassing. Even though I do it all the time on my dual sport, but that's different. Alright, I'm out of here. HadesOmega out. Yeah. So also, I was actually testing out the handlebars, but yeah, handlebars pretty good, man. I don't even think I went full lock at all there. I like it. It's comfortable. It's more comfortable than before. HadesOmega out.